Could you talk about the challenges that career guidance national systems are facing at this moment?
I've been very lucky to see quite a lot of initiatives on career guidance internationally. So one of the first things I want to say is that over the last 10-15 years, career guidance has become recognized as an important service that is given to the citizen. It has become recognized also that one of the main challenges is that there is more demand for the service than supply. That is, we need to increase the services and reach more people in ways that are original, that use information technology, that make sure that individuals and groups can make decisions that are founded on information, which is up to date, which is reliable. That is one of the major challenges. I should say, however, that guidance does not solve the economic problems of Europe. It can help people find their way. It can perhaps create a better match between the demand and supply of the labour market. But we mustn't expect guidance to solve all these macroeconomic and structural problems. It can support that. It can also support, and this is an important challenge in some countries, to make sure that those groups that are particularly vulnerable get the support and help they need. Guidance can make a difference to their lives in terms of the information we give, in terms of the competencies that we help people develop in order to find their place in the labour market.
Which are the quality aspects of a regional system?
Another challenge is, of course, to make sure that the services that we offer, either through the state, through non-governmental organizations, and through private employment services, is of quality. There are different aspects of quality we should focus on. For example, the kind of information that we give. This is incredibly difficult in some countries because we might have the labour market information, but we do not know how to present it in ways that clients, that citizens, can make good use of it. So there have to be frameworks or standards of quality to make sure that the information that is given, the relationship that is developed between the provider of the service and the citizen that is taking the service is really up to standard. In most countries, the main way to ensure quality has been to train those who give guidance in professional ways. That is, in many countries so far, across Europe and elsewhere, those who provided guidance services were not specifically trained. They came from psychology, they came from teaching, but were not specifically trained in career guidance. So perhaps one of the greatest measures, if you want, or guarantees of quality is to make sure that the people who provide these services are well trained. And we have seen some incredible initiatives across Europe, including in Italy, where those who are providing the services now have been trained even at a master's level. This is a good sign.
The last question about another challenge, the role of technologies and the skills of career guidance practitioners on technologies.
Earlier I was saying that one of the big challenges is to make sure that people have access to these services. And it is impossible, it's too costly to have career guidance services for each and every individual citizen. But what some countries have managed to do very well, Australia for example, but also many other countries, the UK, my understanding is Italy has made some progress in this area too, is to use the information technology available in order to assist self-access in a way that you use the information technology in order to explore your career, to find out about labour markets, to find out about training possibilities and opportunities, also to discover a bit more about yourself. Today there are some really extraordinary tools. Perhaps the best one I know of is in Australia, where the whole system comes together very nicely, where it's all the aspects of actually getting information and advice and guidance comes together on one platform, so that an individual or a group in a school, in a club, in a youth club can learn about themselves, about their aspirations, about their skills, but also watch videos about jobs that they would like to do. interviews, let's say they want to become a carpenter, with somebody who works as a carpenter, knowing which universities are the best in order to study, what kind of salary you will get. So information technology has an enormous potential, which in some countries has been exploited more than in others.